Hey folks, it's Lauren from Snowy's here. Today we're going to compare the Cedar Summit Travel Towel range.
Hit it.
Today we're looking at Cedar Summit's Travel Towel range. We're going to be checking out the different materials, how they feel, the pack size and absorbency. Hold up fam, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any awesome content on the Snowy's channel. Let's get into it. So your Cedar Summit towels will come in a range of sizes from a double extra small all the way through to a double extra large. And depending on the model towel you get will determine what size range is available for you. But for the purposes of this comparison video, I've chosen the size small in each of the 4 different styles available. Now the small size across the range is 80 centimeters long by 40 centimeters wide. So each of these pack size towels all open up to be the same 40 centimeter wide to 80 centimeter long width. So the different model towels we have is the Tek Towel and the DryLite Towel, the Pocket Towel and the Airlite Towel. I'm going to open them all up here for you. So all the towels are made from recycled polyester. Some have got some nylon in, which I'll touch on that in a minute. So your Tek Towel, your classic Tek Towel is basically just like a microfiber cloth that you might have at home. It's pretty common to have these in your average household. They've got a nice long pile on them. They feel really sort of soft and spongy, I guess. And they're just a very plush feeling towel. The trade-off obviously is then you've got the heavier weight and the pack size like we saw at the beginning there. Now this towel is made from 100% polyester. It does have a little bit of a stretch going width-wise, as you can see, but length-wise it does a little bit of a stretch, but nowhere near as much. So this is going to be a really great option if you if you need to pack quite a few towels with you on a camping trip. Maybe you don't want to have to pack the big bulky domestic ones from home, but you still want something that most closely is going to resemble what you do use at home. So that is your Tek Towel. Now the next towel across here in terms of pack size is your DryLite Towel. This one is an 80% polyester, 20% nylon blend. It feels really similar to a chamois, and I'm not sure if the light's going to pick it up there, but it's sort of almost got a bit of a suede finish as well. It's got a gentle sort of fluff across the top. That makes it feel really nice on the skin. It is actually my favorite Cedar Summit towel, and I don't get a huge amount of stretch out of this one. So lengthwise, it's pretty stiff, and widthwise, as you can see, I'm pulling quite firm there. There's not a huge amount of movement in that. Now this style towel, whilst it might not be exactly the same material, but this style towel is getting around a bit with a few other brands as a beach towel, because it's a really great option for not picking up or collecting sand. Your Tek Towel will get sand in it a fair bit, but your DryLite Towel absolutely won't. So it's got that really smooth finish whilst also being fluffy. This is a really great option if you want something a bit more compact than your Tek Towel, but you still want to have that really soft, fluffy comfort, and also a really great option for the beach as well. The next one across we've got here is our Pocket Towel. This one is 100% polyester and most closely resembles a jersey or like a polyester t-shirt, for example. So it has a bit of stretch lengthways. Not a huge amount, not as much as say the Tek Towel, but does have a bit of stretch in it there, and going a width ways, it's got a lot more stretch. Now, as I mentioned before, just imagine a jersey t-shirt, and that's basically what you've got here. It does feel nice and soft against the skin. Doesn't feel sort of grippy or anything like that, but it doesn't have an element of fluffiness to it like you get with the DryLite Towel. But this is a really good option if you want something that does pack really small. It is quite light, but has a little bit more substance in it than the Airlite Towel. So this is Cedar Summit's ultra light towel. It's got a 85 polyester, 15% nylon blend. It's very, very lightweight, almost sort of feels like a tissue paper to a certain extent there. It doesn't have stitching on the edge, it's just laser cut. So as you can see, it is very paper thin. So this is going to be a really great option for people who want a towel of a functional size, but really, really need to cut down the grams and really need to cut down the pack size and don't mind using something that's very thin. So it is still really soft on the skin and it is still super absorbent. It will, it is super light in the sense that it's 35% lighter than the pocket towel, which is the next size up. Now, the other key feature about your pocket towel is that that's going to absorb 3 times its body weight. And then coming up to the Tek Towel here, that's going to absorb about 6 times the body weight as well. So you also would be looking at how much moisture you're going to want your towels to be soaking up. The other thing to potentially consider is your dry time as well. So obviously the heavier weight towel that you have, or the thicker your towel, the longer the dry time is versus the thinner end of things. It's going to be a much more quicker dry time. So I hope that sheds a bit of light on the Cedar Summit travel towel range and helps you make a decision about which one is going to be best for you. You can get these at snowies.com.au at our low prices every day.